newest Texan. We'll open it up for questions.
Danielle, to play for your hometown team, to kind of come full circle, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. It's an honor to be able to come back and play in front of my family and all the people that I grew up with. I know they've been pretty excited about the news lately, and they'll be fine to be able to come to a game and see me play.
Danielle, from afar, watching what the Texans were able to accomplish this past season, what drew you here? Obviously, the hometown tie-in, obviously, the success they had last year. How feeling was that as part of this?
I mean, it was a big part of it. I remember last year during the playoffs, I actually came to the game against the Browns, and I like what I saw there. And just the home feeling and how the guys were on the field playing together for each other and the way they swarmed the ball on defense, that was a big part of it. So I'm excited about that.
Danielle, when you were going through the contract negotiation, this isn't your first time for looking for a new deal. What were some things that you were looking for wherever you wanted to land?
I mean, anything that has to be dealing with contracts, I'll leave that to my agent. But the biggest thing was just having a good amount of guarantees. You play the game of football, you got to make sure you're guaranteed a lot of things. So.
But from a game point standpoint, what were some things you were looking for defensively, certain scheme fits, coordination?
Oh, okay. Just being able to just go after the quarterback. And the Texans, they showed that they were able to do it, and that's been in my DNA since I came into the NFL. And I'm happy to be able to go out there and just play for my teammates and bring that to the table. Oh man, that kid right there. I mean, he's exciting. Has a lot of tools. And I was with him earlier, and he just can't stop jumping. How eager he is to just go out there and just rush the passer together. Very good kid. I'm excited to just be able to go out there and teach him a lot of things that I know, and help him become a better player. And same, learn a lot from him also.
What do you feel like your acquisition to the team could, obviously, the Texans, the season ending the division round, what do you think your acquisition could do in terms of being able to potentially get them over the hump in the conference with other elite quarterbacks?
I feel like the biggest thing about going into a football game is affecting the quarterback. And if you have a team that's able to affect the opposite team's quarterback, it gives you a better chance of winning the game. So, I like what I see here with the D-line, and I'm able to add my attributes and skills towards that and able to affect the other team's quarterback.
When you were growing up, were you a Texans fan, or were you a fan of the team or a player you looked up to?
Man, when I was younger, I grew up in Mario Williams, Coach Ryans. I've seen that era, and I've seen all the stuff that they went through. So I was a big fan of Mario Williams and what he was doing. And I try to model my game after that sometimes, but I realize, there's some things that he could do that are just not for me. So, but I grew up in that era, and I liked what I saw from that team.
Danielle, what do you like from Coach DeMeco Ryans and what he brings as not just a coach, but also as a former player that is now transitioned to the next stage of his life?
I like that he understands the players. He understands players and having them being able to go out there and play for each other as a one unit. He brings in the family aspect of playing football. It's not an individual sport. You got to go out there and play for each other. So that's one of the biggest part about it. And he understands as players about what we need and what we want in order to be successful.
You mentioned going to the playoff game. I'm curious what prompted that, and you said you like what you saw. I was wondering if you could expand a little bit more on the things that you liked.
I mean, I was home and I didn't have nothing else to do, and there was a playoff game was going on, so I was like, all right, let me go check it out. And went there. The way out there just playing together, the excitement, everybody celebrating for each other, that hit me. So I was just thinking during this process, I was just thinking about that, just being home and just seeing the excitement that they had, and that played a big part of it.
Danielle, talking to your high school coaches at Morgan Ranch, they talked about how you continue to give back, giving the jerseys that the players have a lot of pride in. Your connections to Morgan Ranch, what does that mean to you, and kind of just getting started there and the follow-up?
It means a lot. I was at that school when it first started. Been in the first playoff game that they've had, and then they've just been continuing to climb ladders ever since. And it's very important to give back to where I came from. They helped me in order to be where I'm at today, and that's a big part of who I am. So it's always important to just go back and just give back to my team.
And your track background, high jump, 400 meters, all that stuff, how much does that influence what you're doing as you're kind of like in the track blocks in that setting, and now your 3-point stance to get back to quarterback?
I mean, I'm Jamaican, so it's in my DNA to run track. So it plays a big part of it, because playing on the D-line, you got to get out the blocks, get off, getting towards the quarterback. So it all translates over to playing football.
I know you play on defense, but how much does it help to look on the other side of the ball? And then you have the quarterback and C.J. Stroud. And what do you see from him just in your days while you were on this side?
It means a lot, especially having a quarterback like him being able to be in the position that he is at such a young age. That's very impressive. It brings the team closer together and it gives them something to play for.
Danielle, you mentioned Will Anderson earlier, but what are some of your thoughts joining the defense and also have Derek Stingley Jr. and Christian Harris as well?
Some of the biggest things that I've noticed is that being able to just go every play. We'll have interior pressure this year, and I feel like that's a big thing. Just having me and Will on the edge and the interior pressure, that's going to be a massive increase from what I saw last year.
Danielle, you wore 99 with the Vikings. It's kind of a special number here. Do you anticipate wearing that or having to change or what?
Man, 99. That's JJ's number. He's done a lot with that number. I'm not even going to mess with it. So to be able to do what he's done with that number for the community and the Texans, I'm just leaving that under him. So I've decided to possibly go with the number 55. So.
You were drafted by the Vikings. You've done so well there. Probably was the most impactful defensive player on the team last year. What were your emotions when they kind of gave you the message that they weren't going to bring you back?
I always felt like they were going to bring me back, but business is business, and I just wanted to be very thankful for them giving me the opportunity to play in the NFL, because there was a lot of teams out there that didn't give me the opportunity, and they were one of the ones that wanted to, and I was very thankful for that. Went back, thought through all the years of just playing there, and how much of I grew as a player, and where I'm at today is because of them, and I'm thankful for that.
As a former LSU player, kind of going back to Derek Stingley Jr., just being that part of a university known for being PBU, what have you seen from him in his growth from year 1 to year 2?
Could you repeat that question?
Derek Stingley Jr., another LSU grad, what have you seen from his growth from year 1 to year 2, just from afar?
Oh, the speed of his game. He's going out there. He's moving faster than what I've seen. Making plays. That's what you do as a DBU, especially when you go to LSU. So, but yeah, he's playing faster, making plays. From what I've seen so far.
What have your conversations been like with DeMeco Ryans, and did you mention to him that you grew up watching him play?
Oh yeah, I sat with him earlier. We talked for about an hour. He was just talking to me about the game of football. And, how it's able to impact your family and everything around you. And being able to just go out there and then just doing things the right way and just playing together as a team. That's big time, especially when it just feeds off of each other. That kind of energy, it feeds off of your teammates. So that's one of the biggest things he talked about. Just playing together as a unit, playing together as a team. There's never a single individual out there just doing everything by himself. Everything works as a unit.
What are your mom's thoughts of you coming back to Houston so she doesn't have to go up to Minnesota to see you play?
Oh man, she was excited. I'm telling you, everybody was excited. My family, my coaches, they were all excited. Everybody that wasn't able to go to Minnesota to go to a game, they're finally able to come see me play and come see the Texans play.
In regards to Bellevue, did you, obviously you enjoyed the environment, did you interact with any of the Texans players or any of the Texans coaching staff or anything like that after the game, just seeing the energy that you saw that felt that was very positive?
I wasn't able to do that because I left early because of the traffic. So, yeah.
Ride ticket regularly, you didn't get a hookup or sideline pass or nothing?
So my agency got me a ticket. So we were able to figure something out. Got me a ticket. But I liked what I saw. Good energy and all that.
I don't know if you've thought about this and maybe you haven't, but this is the city you grew up in. So, what impact do you kind of hope to have being here? For as long as you are here.
The biggest thing I feel like I need to do while I'm home is to be a bigger impact on my community. You know, give back to the kids. You know, showing that there's a way in order to get where you want to be in life. You know, so I feel like that's the biggest thing that I'm going to be doing around here.
Last two guys. Danielle, do you remember when was the moment you started to realize that potentially coming back home was an actual reality?
I mean, honestly, I've been hearing it a lot from people, like family and friends, like Texans, and it's just like, you know how it is, the business. So free agency came, and you know, just kind of figuring things out, me and my agent, and you know, it would have been just better for just like me to be here with my family. You know, great football team, great organization, you know, great quarterback, you know, great front office staff. You know, that played a big role in it. So.
There's a long list, I'm looking at some stories in the past of nicknames that teammates and friends of yours have thrown at you, especially with all of your workout and your body building and all that. Did any one of them stand out that you like the most?
Well, I've been called Vortex. I've been called Gumby. I've been called He-Man. But I feel like the biggest ones that I like was from my first coach. He called me Gumby, Andre Patterson. So that was a cartoon before my time. So yeah.
All right, thanks, Neil.
All right. Thanks, guys.